Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala Rasulil Kareem. The third is lam za'ida. And I don't think this is mentioned in most books explicitly, meaning when you have the list of the huruf and jar za'ida, I don't think lam za'ida is mentioned. But when you look through tafasir, you do find that it is used za'ida and people have hinted towards it being za'ida. I will explain that inshallah. Look. So we said taqa'u lam za'ida ala khabri ma ala khabri kana al manfi wa tusamma lam al juhud. So this lam al juhud is a khilaf regarding this. Some says la is what? This lam juhud is lam is harfun jar za'id. Okay? Now here, this lam al juhud, I think this is I can't remember who named this one. So he called lam al juhud. So he's saying here that juhud means inkaru ma ta'rif. If you know something, you understand something, and then you reject it, that's called jahad. And so this name that I can't remember who's used this one. I think I can't remember who's maybe Jurjani. Somebody's used it first, and everybody started following him. However, he said no. You call it lamul nafi. There's no specific benefit in calling it lamul juhud. Like when you say juhud, okay, what are you refusing? So the word juhud and the logwi meaning, it doesn't really apply to the meaning as given from this. So to call it lamul juhud, he says lamul nafi. So just a little point note that why is it called lamul juhud? Well, there's no point calling it lamul juhud. It's actually a lamul nafi for ta'kid nafi. There may be benefit, I don't know, but this is what I've read. Maybe somebody who doesn't run and say, no, you're wrong. It actually has a benefit. I don't know. But this is what I've come across. So it's basically a lamun nafi. Now, in this lam, اختلفوا في هذه اللام. So the Basriyun say, this is actually lam harfun jar asli. The lam is asliya. How is it lam harfun jar asliya? It is because the original tartib is as this. When you say here, ma kana liyaf'al. The structure of lam al-juhud is ma kana liyaf'al. So they say here, the word qasidan is mahdhuf. Correct? Yes? And the liyaf'al obviously is going to be lam li'an yaf'al. Yes? And the muqaddar there. So the lam, the lam, ma'a majruriha is maf'ulun bihi of qasidan. Maf'ulun bihi ghaysari of qasidan. Yes? So this is meaning is now actually the maf'ul bihi sila of qasidan. And then you remove the qasidan, it becomes ma kana liyaf'al. So really it's a ma'mul, it's a maf'ul bihi of a hidden amil qasidan. Yes? In terms of meaning, what's the meaning of this? That when you say nafyul qasdi ablagu min nafyil fi'li. If you say, for example, somebody said, do you drink alcohol? I said, no, I didn't drink alcohol. Okay. Anybody said, did you drink alcohol? But never in my wildest dreams I would think of drinking alcohol. So obviously the second one is more ablag. Because we do nafyul qasd. I don't even dream about it. I wouldn't even intend to do this. So one is, this is the fail. You say, I didn't do the fail. I didn't do the fail. And once I didn't have intention of doing the fail. So once I had intention of doing the fail, but I didn't do it. So it's two steps. So I was here. Intention was even in my mind. Was I intended, but I didn't do it. So nafyul qasdi ablagu min al-fa'il. Min nafyul fa'il. This is the way of the Ahlul Basra. Ahlul Kufa say, asluhu ma kana yaf'al. He didn't do it. And then you just add the lam, it-tawkid. Just as you add ziyarat al-ba'i fi laysa zaydun biqa'imin. Fallamu za'ida. The same way you just add a ba here in laysa zaydun biqa'imin to make it more emphatic. You just say, ma kana yaf'al, Allah will not do such a thing. Kana is to do intrinsic meaning that we gave before. It's to do with tabi'ah and sajiyah and intrinsic qualities, and lam creates emphasis. According to them, this lam is going to be lam za'ida. So that's why, how you look at this kana Allah liyadrimahum, you'll have two i'rab doing. Lam is it lam jar harfun jar asli or harfun jar za'id. Ahlul Basra says harfun jar asli because it's maf'ul bihi of qasidan. Ahlul Basra says like misl, the ba in here, this is harfun jar za'id. Yes, and the benefit of this that we mentioned before is that it shows that yes, that Allah is not, dhulm is not Allah's sifat. Acha. The next one again, it's not mentioned in most books of Nahwa that I've come across, maybe, but it's mentioned tafsir. When you analyze it, it actually works out here. So what we're saying here is that sometimes we have here, it enters under fa'il. Lam al-za'ida enters under fa'il. And then they call this lam al-tabyin. They call this lam al-tabyin. For example, in the word haytalak, there's different tafasir regarding what haytalak, because hayta is not a normal verb. So then it's not used that commonly, so therefore different opinion. Nobody has ikhtilaf in daraba, what daraba means, and the sigha of daraba. When you want hayta, what sigha is it? Is it amar? Is it madi? So because of it, qillatul isti'mal, there's ikhtilaf amongst the mutaqaddimun, the sahaba, how you translate it. So one is hayta lak. One translation is that this hayta is an amr. Why is it? Hayta is ismu fa'lu amrin. It's ismu fa'al for an amr. But because there's no sigha, if I say idrib, I know you know it's anta. Idriba, you. Idribu, idribi, the zamir is known. If you say hayta, it's ismul fa'il. Who's the fa'il? It could be kum, it could be ki, it could kuma, kunna. Yes? So because of the ismul fa'il not having the salahi, the zamir mustatir is not comprehensible. So you put the lam al-tabyin to mention who the fa'il is. So hayta lak means come. You come. So the kaf is actually the fa'il of the amr. Hayta lak, come, you come to me. Zulaykha was calling Sayyidina Yusuf to herself. So this lam al-tabyin, also called lam al-bayan, is that which kind of clarifies what's the fa'il from the maf'ul bihi. Yes? So it's going to be harfun jar za'id. And it comes on a maf'ul as well. Now when it comes on a maf'ul, now again some of these things like it's not coming together 100%, but just some notes. Maybe if I can later it'll make a lot more sense to make I put it again in a better way. But what we're seeing is that this harfun jar lam al-tabyin, it also comes on a maf'ul bihi. And when it comes to maf'ul bihi, then you can make it the harfun jar asli. For example, look, this lam al-tabyin, it comes in a few places. One place where it comes is بعد فعل تعجب أو اسم تفضيل بمعنى الحب أو البغض. If you have a فعل التعجب like أفعل أفعله يا أفعل, sorry, have here ما أفعله يا أفعل به. Okay, sorry. استغفر الله رب كل ذنب وأتوب إليه. You have أفعل به. You have these two. Yes. Or you have اسم التفضيل أفعل. Okay. And this it has the meaning of hub or both. Ahabba, abghadha. Yeah, ahab, yes. So what happens now? What comes after the lam is the maf'ulun bihi. For example, if somebody says, Ma ahabbani li Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So ahabba is ismu tafdhil. No, it's not, sorry. This ma ahabba is basically is ta'ajjub. Ma ahabba is ta'ajjub. It says what? Ta'ajjub. Ma ahabba. Now you have ni and li Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We have ma af'alahu, isn't it? Ma af'alahu. So now here you have two things. Who is the muhib and who is the mahbub? Who is loving and who is the one being loved? So we're saying here that when you have ma habbani, this ni is a maf'ul bihi. Lafdhan, because of af'il bihi structure. Yes? But the one who is the, so even though it's maf'ul of ahabbani, in terms of ma'na of the hub, the ni becomes the muhib. The one who loves. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam becomes the mahbub. So here, the lam comes on the maf'ulun bihi, i.e. the mahbub. Yes? So called lam al-tabyin. It's clarifying and pointing out what the maf'ul bihi is. فالمحب المتكلم والمحبوب رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. وإذا قلت ما أحب رسول الله إليه. ما أحب رسول الله إليه. What happens then? Whatever is بعد إله هو المحب. Now here in ilah, the muhib comes after ilah in here. The muhib was the maf'ul bihi in here. So this lam is clarifying. What example do we have here? Lam, la Yusuf. This is lam muzahlak wa ta'kid. Yusuf wa akhu habbu ila abina. What comes after abina? He is a muhib. Yes? So our father loves Yusuf and his brother a lot. So how ahabbu? They're more beloved. So they're more beloved meaning the father is the one doing the love and the Yusuf and Akhu are the one being loved. So again, the main kalam was regarding ahabbani li Rasul, this lam. What kind of lam is that? But a few masail came branching off of that. That's why we delved into those. Acha. We'll continue from here tomorrow, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Rasulil Kareem. So yesterday, we finished off the first way where lamul bayan or lamul tabyin is used. The second place where lam can be used is ba'da masdarin mansubin نائب عن فعله بمعنى الدعاء. So let's go through this bit by bit. Okay? So we have a masdar. Okay? First is masdar. So for example here, ta'san. So ta'isa yat'asu, to perish, to be destroyed. So for ta'san. So you have masdar. And the masdar is mansub. Yeah, so number 1 is masdar, number 2 is mansub. Okay? Na'ibin an fa'lihi. So this ta'san replaces ta'isa. Okay? And this ta'san bima'na du'a, woe to them. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, those who disbelieve and reject Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَتَعْسًا لَهُمْ. Now, the lam that follows, this lam that follows here, the lam that follows here, this lahum. What is it for? لِبَيَانِ فَاعِلِهِ أَوْ مَفْعُولِهِ. Is there to do bayan of what the fa'il is. So really, the reason here is because a masdar can have a fa'il. A masdar, from all the ism al-amil, the masdar does not have a zamir inside. So when this is like in the meaning of a verb, so basically saying, so it might even explain it here. So we're saying here, ta'san is maf'ul mutlaq for fi'l muqaddar. Aslu ta'isu ta'sahum. Ta'isu ta'sahum ya ta'isu ta'san. Either one of them you can say is as original. Ta'isu ta'san. Then to create ta'keed, you remove the fi'l, and then where does the fa'il go? This is the waw. Where does the waw go? That has no place to go. So then you put if lam al-Tabyin on the lam, on the waw. We can't have the waw, but the equivalent of the waw is hum. So you put the lam on the waw, on the mim, on the hum, sorry. And that becomes fasara ta'sal lahum. So lahum is actually the fa'il. You understand? And that lam is lam al-Tabyin. Similarly, yes, you got it? Similarly, a similar concept occurs, similar idea occurs when you have a ism al-fa'il. Ism al-fa'il does not have a zamir. Ism al-fa'il. If you want to bring the zamir after it, the fa'il after it, then we can have here, hayhata. And then hayhata is repeated as ta'keed lafzi. Ta'keed lafziyun. And then lima tu'adun is ma tu'adun mawsul sila. And this lam is lamu tabyin bayanul fa'il. Ay ma tu'adun hayhat. What you are being promised. The disbeliever said to them that what you are being told, what you are being promised and warned about, hayhat is very far-fetched. So in this situation we have the lamu tabyin. Now if you go back to the i'rab of hayta. So in i'rab of hayta la. So we say hayta is ismu fa'il بمعنى الأمر يعني أقبل, come, correct? والفاعل ضمير مستتر أي أنت, أي أقبل. Now then you add the لام التبيين وهو مجرور وها تأكيد للفاعل. Yes? أجا. So some have said in here, if you go back to these ones here, in ta'san this is a masdar. So masdar can have a fa'il. Masdar, fa'il is not going to be inside. So this is the fa'il, alright? In ism al-fa'il, there can be a zamir mustatir inside in ism al-fa'il. There's a huwa zamir mustatir inside. But in here, but not in this one. Because here is the zamir zahir. Yes? In this example here, in hayta la, this ism al-fa'il can have anta zamir inside. For example, amin, the zamir mustatir inside. Istajib anta. Yes? Sah, ay uskut anta. So the sah, the ism al-fa'il has a zamir inside. So this laka, the anta zamir mustatir, that is a fa'il meaning you come. But the lat is now here. The laka is ta'keedun lil fa'il. It be basically aqbil anta. Aqbil anta. And then this is the mu'akkad. The anta inside is a mu'akkad. And this one is a ta'keedun lafzi. To do ta'keed. Ay hayta lak makes more emphatic. Yes? Do you understand? Another, as I mentioned to you yesterday, there's also another i'rab of hayta lak. What's the second i'rab of hayta lak? The other possibility of hayta lak. The second i'rab is ismu fa'il bima'na al-madi, not bima'na al-amr. We're saying here bima'na al-amr. First possibility. The second possibility is al-fa'il madi, and it means tahayyatu. So ana is the fa'il. Correct? And in that scenario, laka becomes the maf'ul lahu. Ay tahayyatu laka, I am ready for you. And the laka then becomes like maf'ul lahu. And then harfun jar asli, not harfun jar zaid. Again, different ways of looking at it. Different possibilities. So far, so good? So, we said lam can be a harfun jar zaid. Lam can be a harfun jar zaid. And this harfun jar zaid comes in those three situations. Lam al-Tabyin. First, lam al-Tabyin. The next type of lam is the lam which comes on a ma'mul muqaddam of a fi'l or a shibhul fi'l. Meaning, when the amal of the verb becomes weak, then you can add a dhamir, the lam is called lam al-taqwiyah. It's called lam al-taqwiyah. Lam to strengthen the amal. So basically, a fa'il is an amil, the strongest amil, but when it's taqdeem, the amal becomes weak. Similarly, when you have a shibul fa'il, the amal is not, it's a ism, it's a shibul fa'il. So the ism is not naturally an amil, so it's a bit weak. So therefore you have lam al-taqwiyah. So sometimes, when you have the ma'mul muqaddam, or the amil is a shibul fa'il, you can add a lam called lam al-taqwiyah. And this lam al-taqwiyah, some say it's harfun jar asli, some say it's harfun jar za'id. It's different opinions here. Okay? So look at it here. So, ta'burun is fa'il and fa'il. And lirru'ya is maf'ul bihi muqaddam. Maf'ul bihi muqaddam. Now, if you look at it normally, you don't say abartu lirru'ya. You say abartu ru'ya. I interpreted the dream. So, you know, it comes a maf'ul bihi bila wasita, bila maf'ul bihi sarih, bila wasita. But because the muqaddam, the lam al-taqwiyah occurs. Similarly, fa'alul, ism mubalagha, is a shibhul fa'il. So the amal is not as strong as the fa'il. So you say fa'alul ma yurid, ay fa'alul lima yurid. So you can have both ways. Khalikum basharan. So the ism al-fa'il can become maf'ul bihi directly and also via lam al-taqwiyah. Now obviously from a balagha perspective, they have to say, well, why is the lam being brought? So you can do that in balagha in more depth in detail. But in nahwa, we say it's jawaz. I remember whenever there's jawaz, then you say, okay, it's permissible, either permissible. But in the Quran, why did the baligh mutakallim, why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is expressing to us, use lam certain places, not other places? Now you have to delve into that. And I said to you before here, some say lam taqwiyah is harfun jar za'id, as we are saying here, and some say no, harfun jar asli. So then it wouldn't be, it would be a jar would become mahal and mansoob. Okay? Correct? So what we're saying here, one thing to mention here is that what they've said is lam taqwiyah tufidu ma'na, tufidu ta'kid al-amal. It gives ta'kid of the amal, not ta'kid of the ma'na. It gives ta'kid of the amal, not ta'kid of the ma'na. Yes? So the other harf in jar, za'id, they give ta'kid of the ma'na, ma min ahadin, emphasizing the negative. The ba gives meaning of the nafi. This lam taqwiyah, according to what I've read, this only gives amal, this only gives faida of ta'kid of the amal, of the meaning the amil ma'mul. There's no ta'kid in the ma'na. According to what I've read, there could be something different. Wallahu a'lam. So that's the end of the lam harfun jar za'id. Okay, subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.